Yeah, it's really time, I believe, for us to come together and talk about the idea of utopia. What kind of world would represent the highest human values? Also, we talked about earlier in the room on Pal Talk about human nature. Somebody said that we talked about utopia, that idea of creating a world where people live together in peace and harmony and unity, that there are always people who are, for whatever reason, like might go postal, or people who do things for selfish reasons. And somebody said then, that you got to take into account human nature. But how does human nature really develop? How does human nature evolve? And so one thing I mentioned then is that, as we grow up in the system, we take on the values that the system represents. And those values are, we learned that competition is important, survival of the fittest, because everything is about production and consumption. And so we ourselves become producers and consumers. And we grow up with the idea that the more things we have and the better we are in school, the better grades we have, the more high-paying job we have, and the more stuff we can buy. And ultimately that's everything that revolves around nowadays in life is money. And it's the difference between the haves and the have-nots. But when we talk about synergy and unity, it's about having a system that represents those ideals. And so this would change the face of how our economy works, how our educational system operates. Because an education would be a matter of guiding children in their natural development, as opposed to be molding them and expecting them to be a certain way. Because then we would focus on their inner beauty, on their potential. And it would be more a matter of guiding them in their development, as opposed to be, forcing them into a certain direction and changing their attention, which naturally is inward directed. I think all children naturally want to learn, and they naturally also listen to their inner voice, their inner conscience. They're very aware. But the drama that happens then is that we become unaware as we again grow up in this world. We have to become part of this world. And so we learn we unlearn to become spontaneous. And we're not listening to ourselves anymore. So we don't follow our intuition and our sense of imagination, which is what naturally makes us human. And to be creative. But in life, in this mechanical world, everything is regulated and everything is made to be a certain way. And so we lose that sense, lose that connection. And I think it's really time to get back to that, to really listen to ourselves more, and to be more spontaneous, to learn how to have fun, to be like a child in this world, and to not focus so much on my rights versus your rights and my opinion and being attached to that and my belief system. Actually, it doesn't really matter that much. What really matters is that we need to come together in the spirit of, we're all one. We're here to help each other, to work together. I'm not here to impose my views onto you, and the same goes for you as well. But it's just about listening to each other, and through this we can learn together, and through this we can come together. And that's also what Realize to Actualize is all about, to realize that we're all one, that we all basically share the same experience. We all have sorrow, we all have pain, but we also experience joy. And when we all want to be more alive, we all can realize that. But when it comes to the actualization, it's a matter of how we live in accordance to that. And that's what, again, I'm not here to teach. I mean, you cannot really teach that. It's something that it's a matter of learning. And by learning, you teach that. Hence the title, Teacher of Learning. So I just wanted to take a moment to share that with you. It's very, very powerful and very, very simple. That's also something I think we need more in life, more simplicity. Because we human beings have a tendency to make everything so complicated and analyze everything. It's actually very, very simple. Life actually is very, very simple. Love is very, very simple. Peace is simple. And freedom, definitely in the best sense of the word, is free. It's just we have forgotten that awareness. And so I'm here to remind you of that. Thanks for giving me that opportunity.